Lionel Messi has had a lot of exceptional teammates throughout the course of his career. These include the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, Luis Suarez, and the great Ronaldinho. Years have passed, and the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner now plays for Inter Miami, where it seems he has found a new partner in crime. We're talking about Robert Taylor, and he's the man making fresh headlines in the MLS. So who is Robert Taylor, and is his game that good to the point where he's now being called Messi's new sidekick? Well, unlike many superstar teammates Messi has played alongside, Taylor didn't arrive at Miami on a hyped multi-million-dollar deal. In fact, the Finnish international has never played for a big club in his entire career. Would you believe that just 10 years ago, Taylor was way down the food chain, as he was playing for the 10th tier of English football? Fast forward many years later, and he's already bagged 4 goals and 5 assists in his last 5 matches for Inter Miami. Messi has also been a beneficiary of his assists, and it seems like a long-lasting partnership has been formed between the two. Still not convinced about Taylor's newfound fame? Just take a look at the picture he posted on Instagram to celebrate his arrival at Inter Miami 2 seasons ago. Not too many people knew who he was at the time, so the photo got a measly 2,000 likes. Compare that to the picture he uploaded to celebrate his first link-up play with Messi. The photo got more than 200,000 likes, and that goes to show just how popular he's becoming, not only in Miami, but in the world. Surely these new heights would make Taylor look back at his early days in the sport. He was born in Finland to an English man, Paul Taylor, who was also a professional footballer in his days. As you would expect, he would spend the first few years of his career playing in Finland, but it didn't take long for him to move to England to play for Nottingham Forest, Lincoln City, and Barnet. Taylor was heartbroken when Barnet got relegated, as his hopes of playing in the top flight had taken another major hit. But that wasn't as low as it would go for the young lad, who later found himself playing for amateur teams like Moorlands Railway and Boston Town. Now these clubs were way down the pecking order of English football. They had no TV coverage, barely enough fans, and definitely not enough money. Tired of playing with amateurs, Taylor decided it was time to go back to Finland, and in 2013 he signed with JJK. Still not satisfied with the level of football he was playing, he kept jumping from club to club in the Scandinavian region, most notably AIK Stockholm, SK Brann, and Tromsø. At this point, he must have thought he'd never see the limelight as a player, but that didn't stop him from putting in his best everywhere he went. Taylor was quick on his feet, and he had a good eye for goal. He also has a habit of playing the right passes and creating goal-scoring opportunities out of nothing. These qualities, as well as his determination to succeed, would eventually pay off, as Inter Miami took note of him and struck a deal that would bring him to the MLS on a 2-year deal. At this time, he was already a regular face in the Finnish national team, as he had already played 24 matches for them, but that didn't mean he was a known figure, let alone a superstar player, which is why the Inter Miami fans didn't care too much when he arrived. All the same, he would get on the pitch every week and play as well as he could for his new team. In his first season with Miami, Taylor made 26 starts in 33 appearances, but only managed to score 3 goals and provide 3 assists. Surely this wasn't nearly enough to light up the home fans, and in the following season, he had far less playing time, as he only featured in 19 Inter Miami matches, where he contributed just 6 goals. But things were about to change for the better when the news of Messi's signing broke, and upon his arrival, the Argentinian soccer legend almost single-handedly turned around Miami's fortunes. Taylor was a huge beneficiary of Messi's talents, but so was everyone else at the club. Messi helped Inter to their first ever Leagues Cup by scoring goal after goal, and Inter Miami, who used to be last in the MLS, now have great hopes of making it to the playoffs. These hopes have cut across each player, and Taylor, who's been waiting his entire career for an opportunity to shine, has finally found one. His game has greatly improved since the Messi era began. The team play as a whole has also been boosted with the arrival of Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets, who were both former teammates of Messi at Barcelona. Now surrounded by at least 3 big names in the game, Taylor is looking to take full advantage of the quality at his disposal on the pitch. It's not like his game has changed drastically. He still does what he knows how to do best, but now he's doing it in the midst of players who can complement his efforts. If you watch the 28-year-old play, you will notice that the moment Inter wins the ball back from the opposition, he runs quickly into dangerous spaces and calls for the ball, either to score or to create a scoring opportunity for a player in a better position, which is usually Messi. Of course, he's honoured to deliver an assist to the man he calls the best player in the world. Likewise Messi, who doesn't shy away from releasing the ball to Taylor when he finds himself in good scoring positions. In many cases, Taylor is the one who finds himself free. This is because the opposition defenders tend to keep their eyes and legs on Messi all the time. But would you blame them? Anyway, this leaves Taylor unmarked on so many occasions, and Messi being the creative player that he is, always plays the right pass for his new attacking partners to score, or roll the ball over to someone else who will. Now, a Messi assist doesn't take anything away from the quality of Taylor's goals. Just check how to strike against Cruz Azul and you'll understand what I'm talking about. He curled the ball so brilliantly and left the Azul keeper with zero chance of making a save. Interestingly, Messi hadn't even made his debut when Taylor scored this wonder goal. He was on the bench and was just as impressed as the rest of the Inter Miami fans with Taylor's strike. How do we know this? Well, it's hard not to know, since he was smiling like a kid who had just found a bag of candy when Taylor's ball curled into the net. After seeing this goal, Messi knew instantly that Taylor would make a good attacking partner, and he was absolutely correct. The two men showed us just how effective they were together when they played against Atlanta United. Taylor set up a goal for Messi, and Messi did the same for him after a counter-attack, which helped them defeat Atlanta on the night. Taylor also provided an assist for Messi to get the opening goal in their match against Orlando City, and he got another goal in their 4-0 win against Charlotte FC. The ability to be at the right place at the right time has helped Taylor be on the receiving end of so many of Messi's passes, and I'm sure Messi himself would be grateful that his new partner isn't wasteful up front. For now, the Taylor-Messi partnership is still very fresh, so we'll have to wait and see where it will lead, and how many more trophies it can win for Inter Miami. But there is no doubt that Taylor is literally tailor-made for the world's best player, as he can run into tight spaces where only a player like Messi can play the pass. But Taylor has to continue linking up well with Messi and burying the balls if he wants his newfound partnership to continue. This is because Inter Miami are looking to sign a host of other attacking players in the near future, which include Facundo Farias and Lionel Messi's former teammate, Luis Suarez. Now, I'm sure Taylor knows that if his game drops, he might just find himself on the bench when these two arrive. And for this reason alone, you can expect that the new MLS star would break his back on the pitch to ensure that never happens. For extra motivation, I'm sure he still has pictures from his playing days in the 10th tier of English football. Surely, he'll do everything in his power to prevent a return to teams like Morelands Railway and Boston Town. So guys, what do you think about Robert Taylor? Is he that good, or is Messi the one making him look good? Let us have your thoughts in the comment box below. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you in the next one.